Hi everyone, I'm Gareth Winslow, New Zealand PGA Master Professional. This is the first video I'm doing for social media in English. I've done in other languages before, but this is my first English one, so I hope you enjoy it. So what I want to talk about today is gripping the club. So I'm not going to talk about how to hold the club, strong, weak, different ways, interlocking and so on, because everybody does a little bit differently. There's no exact standard for these things. What I want to talk about is the method in which people go about placing their hands on the club, because I've looked at this for many, many years and noticed that the procedure people go through in placing their hands on the club is often the reason why they don't get the grip right. Now, let me show you what I mean. So what we'll see with a lot of golfers, particularly if they're looking to where to place the club in their hands, is this. So the first thing they'll do, left hand goes out, and what we see there is the left thumb tends to extend, which is not a good start. The other thing, the left shoulder goes down, so the entire upper body tilts left. Again, not a good start for gripping the club or getting into a good setup position. So this, in order to see where the club is going into the hand, is a really bad start. So from there, you could put it in the fingers or the palm or wherever. A lot of the time, regardless of where it is, if your hand position doesn't change and you just close your hand up, it's going to end up being pulled into the palm anyway, even if you feel like it's in the fingers, because the hand position doesn't change, it just closes. So regardless of where you put it, it's probably not going to end up in a great position. And the fact that this tends to pull everything left means when you put your hands on the club, you're already on the left-hand side of the club. So when you go to place your hands on, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to be in a weakish position because that's the side of the club that you're on, as opposed to on top or even to the right-hand side of it. So getting in that position right off the get-go, no matter how you put your right hand on, things don't tend to look very good. Weakish left hand, tilting to the left, often the club gets put into the palm because there's no real other way to do it. So again, not going to talk too much about whether it should be a strong grip, weak grip, whatever your preference is, but if you're trying to get your grip right, you need to take a close look at the method that you employ as you're trying to place your club into your hands. Okay, so this is what I teach people to do, which I feel is a lot simpler, tends to get more foolproof results without having to do a lot of thinking or wrestling with the club. So if I make sure first that hips go a little left, so upper body tilts right, arms are nice and relaxed, left side's going to be higher than the right, which it should be in the setup because left hand is higher than the right on the club. So then all I need to do is stay nice and relaxed. Might stand a little bit wider there. Okay, nice and relaxed. My left hand, as it is right now, is not far off how it should be when it's on the club. It's possibly a little bit strong, but it's not far off. So all I need to do now is bring the club over underneath my hand, making sure the face is square, so it's right under my thumb and index finger. Then I just close my hand on. It's very much going to be in the fingers now because I didn't do that funny trick. You can see it's possibly a fraction strong there. The thumb barely extends at all past the left index finger. A lot of space and gap there in my palm, which also shows that I'm not holding it with my palm, it's much more with my fingers. And body position is all correct. Then all I've got to do, put the right hand on top and everything's good to go. So there's none of this underneath and wiggling around and wrestling with the club, which I see so many golfers do, trying to get it in the right position. It's much easier if you just go position correct with the upper body, relax left arm, club underneath, close it up, right hand goes on top. It's very simple and very quick. So I hope this helps you, and I'll be doing more videos in the future, so look forward to that. Have a good day.